Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. It has been a while. We have not been picking up this camera because we've just not been, loving the idea of filming lately. But I have hopefully an exciting trip. I'm in Madeira, in Portugal, or the island of Madeira. I'm staying at a hotel in, I need to learn how to pronounce all of these words, in Funchal. Yeah, I've butchered that. Anyway, I'm in a hotel here. I literally just got here, came from the airport, got a bus into the city and just checked into my hotel, and it's actually somewhat decent for, the amount that I paid for it. But yeah, so far this island looks absolutely amazing. I ended up walking on my way here down this random street that was just so cute and pretty. There were so many shops, and there were so many ice cream places and so many food places. And I'm really hungry at the moment, so I'm waiting for my phone to charge a little bit because it's on 30%, and then I am going to go and check out the rest of the island. I have a few exciting things booked for the next couple of days. Tomorrow morning I'm going on a hike. I'm doing that classic sunrise hike that you see everywhere. I'm doing that, so I've got a message from the people who were picking me up. I'm meeting them at, I think it was 6:15 a.m, which is actually a lot later than I thought. I thought this was going to be a 4 a.m. start, but I suppose it is September, so the sunrises are a bit later. But yeah, so that will be a bit of a big day because then it's a 10K hike. I don't really know what to expect other than the sunrise over the clouds. Hopefully it's a good day for it. I also realized I'm a little bit unprepared because, I looked at the weather, but it said that it was going to be cloudy and overcast, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. But when we landed, it was raining, and I did not bring a raincoat. So I think if I pop to the shops and I see, not even a raincoat, maybe I'll just bring a poncho, one of those waterproof ponchos, and chuck that in my bag just in case, because it always happens when you're prepared, it won't rain, but when you're unprepared, it will always rain. And I'm unprepared, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just going to chill for a little while, and then I'll bring you along on my little exploration of the island. Switching between my phone and the camera, I think, because it's awkward to film, but I am out and about. I've just come down to there's the ocean dock. There's the Madeira sign that you would have just seen, the classic really colourful one. And I'm just gonna walk along here and hopefully A, find some food because I am starving, and B, I need to find a cord for my phone because I managed to bring the wrong one and it doesn't charge properly with my portable charger. Anyway, it's a big thing. It's not, it's just annoying. But yeah, so far this is such a fun and beautiful island and city. I can't believe that I didn't really know, I'd never heard of it. Even people that I say, well, mostly Australians, British people that I know are oh yeah, but any Australians that I've met are never heard of it. I can't believe that, it's absolutely amazing. Hello again. I can't remember the last time that I did an update, but it is Wednesday afternoon, 1:30 p.m. And today was actually a really good day. I've got some video footage, so I'll put over whatever I have, but basically I did the classic sunrise walk, the P1 trail that everyone does when they come here, and you're meant to, on a nice day, get a really nice sunrise over the clouds, but it was a little bit cloudy today, so unfortunately we didn't get the sunrise. But it was still a nice walk, and the sun like peeked out a little bit, but not too much. But it was still a really nice walk. And then after that we ended up doing the P3 trail, like down the hill, which was really good. It was very much like pretty much all downhill, so my knees are probably going to feel like I'm an 80-year-old tomorrow, but the views were absolutely amazing. I ended up meeting a couple of other girls who, two of them were traveling together, and then two of them were also solo travelers. So yeah, we sort of all walked together and just enjoyed the trip, which was really nice. Now I'm just back at my hotel room. I'm just gonna chill because it was kind of like a big day. I woke up at 5:30, got picked up at 6:15, and then it took maybe 40 minutes to get out to there, and then the sun rose at about 8 o'clock. And then we walked back to the P3 trail from the P1 trail, and then at about 9 o'clock we started the P3 trail, and then literally like finished that at like 12, a bit after 12 o'clock. And then had a little bit of lunch, and then met the van to bring us home again. It was actually really convenient because like where the van picked me up and dropped me off was just super close to the hotel. I booked everything through Get Your Guide, and yeah, it's been really good. Everyone that I've met in Portugal, like all of the like locals, all of the like shopkeepers, the lady who drove us today, everyone is so friendly. Like so friendly. I'm kind of like used to European countries being like a little bit like reserved, I should say, especially to like tourists, but I think that I've just spent too much time in those sorts of countries, because everyone here is so nice. And I always feel bad whenever I go into like a shop or something and I obviously don't speak Portuguese, and they don't care. But yeah, now I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, and then I think that I'm going to go back into town or clean myself up a little bit, go back into town and just have another little smooch around. And then I'm gonna try and message the girls that I met today and see if we can do like dinner or something tonight, which will be fun. But yeah, tomorrow I have a full day tour booked. It's like a Jeep tour around the whole, I don't think it's the whole island. I think it's like either north or south. I don't know, but basically they just take you around to all of the like main spots, all of the main like really beautiful classic Madeira spots. So I'm really looking forward to that, if I can walk. No, the trail wasn't actually that hard. It was definitely not like an easy trail, but it wasn't too difficult or technical. It was just a lot of like steps and stepping down and stuff. It was just more like the early morning start and the lack of coffee. But yeah, I will see what I get up to for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna chill, sit on TikTok for a little while for the moment. Hello everyone. I can't actually remember what the last thing that I vlogged was, but I've had a very busy couple of days, and I thought that I'll check in and tell you about it. This is my current view at the moment. I'm in the park, what's it called? Park de Santa Catarina. And today is like my day where I don't really have a whole lot to do, and I have absolutely nothing planned, so I'm just sort of wandering around Funchal, I've learned how to pronounce it, and chilling. But I did do the Jeep tour yesterday. I think that I said that I was doing that. And I can 100% say that it was so worth it. It was an absolutely amazing day. It was a long day. We started at 8:30 and finished at 5. So it was like a full day, but like I saw the whole east of the island, I think it was. And they picked me directly up from my hotel, which was great. And then we went to the like the lookout sky deck kind of thing, where it's got the glass bottom. And then they pretty much drove us like up through like the middle, I suppose, and we ended up at, where did we go? Yeah, okay, so we went from the sky deck, which was the Capo Grau Miradoro observation deck. And then from there we went to another lookout called the Madeira of Funchal. I have no idea, I'm butchering all of this pronunciation. And from there we went to the Funchal beach, the black beach that is renowned for this place, which was lovely. And then we went to another lookout and we went to the natural pools, and that's where we had lunch. So we were there for a couple of hours because a few people in the group went for swims and stuff, but I didn't fancy swimming, so I just drank wine instead. And then from there we went to Funchal Forest, which was really nice. It was very calming. I understand why it's a bit sacred. And then we went to a restaurant where we were meant to have lunch at, but we didn't end up having lunch. We ended up skipping lunch and having more time at the pools, which was good. And then we went to another lookout and then came back to Funchal, and that's where they dropped us off in the centre. And then literally after that I just went back to my hotel and slept for the rest of the day. I have lots of footage from yesterday, so I will put it in while I'm speaking. But yeah, like I said, today is a bit more chill. I hadn't had anything planned, so I decided to book a hop on and hop off tour just as a way to get around Funchal and see a bit more of it. So I went to this random shopping centre, had a look in a few shops, and now I've just found myself at this park. And I might just chill here for a little bit and then go into town and do another wander. There are a few little shops that I want to go to. I got a coffee this morning from somewhere that does mochi balls, and I want to get some of those. And yeah, and I kind of want to go to another supermarket and see if I can bring back any traditional Portuguese foods or something. Not that I have much packing room, but that's fine. We'll make it fit. Got to do what you got to do. And then I think tonight's going to be an early night because I have a 6 a.m. flight, and I just booked my Bolt to pick me up at 4 a.m. and I'm dreading that, but oh well. So I will talk to you at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I am just editing this vlog quickly. Excuse the state of me, it's a Sunday and it's been a running day anyway. And I realised that I didn't actually sign it off, but I am going to do that now. So if you did watch it, thank you so much. Honestly, Madeira and Funchal is now my favourite place that I've ever been. And I feel I've travelled a fair bit, so for me to say that I think is quite a big thing. But it was an incredible trip. 3 days wasn't really long enough. I want to go back there. I want to do more hikes. I want to do more things on the water. I really want to go dolphin watching and scuba diving and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible. So if you've never been, I would highly recommend going. And if you have been, let me know what you thought of it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I don't know when that will be, but it'll be at some point.